Have you ever wondered why someone would spend $200,000 on a car when a $20,000 car can take you to the exact same place at the exact same time? It sounds irrational on paper, yet millions of people around the world save for years, take on loans, and stretch their budgets just to sit behind the wheel of a luxury vehicle. The truth is, buying a luxury car has almost nothing to do with getting from point A to point B. It is about something much deeper, something wired into human psychology itself. In this video, why status still rules the game from the very beginning of human history, status has been a currency more powerful than money itself. Long before cars existed, people displayed status through clothing, jewelry, land, and even the size of their homes. The car simply became the modern version of that ancient signal. When someone pulls up in a Bentley or a Lamborghini, they are not just showing off a machine, they are broadcasting a message to everyone around them. That message says, "I have made it, I am successful, and I belong to a certain class of people." This is why luxury car badges are designed to be instantly recognizable from a distance. The logo is not just branding, it is a social signal that gets decoded by the human brain in less than a second. The science of costly signaling psychologists call this concept costly signaling. The idea is simple. If something is expensive and hard to obtain, then owning it proves you have resources that others do not. A luxury car works exactly like a peacock's feathers in nature. It serves no practical survival purpose, but it proves fitness, strength, and capability. In the same way, a luxury car proves financial fitness. It tells the world that a person has succeeded in their career, their business, or their investments, even if they never say a single word about it. The performance obsession behind the wheel status is only one half of the story. The other half is something just as powerful, and that is the feeling of raw performance. Luxury cars are not only about looking good, they are engineered to make the driver feel powerful. The moment your foot touches the accelerator and the engine roars to life, something happens inside your brain. Adrenaline and dopamine flood your system, creating a rush that a regular economy car simply cannot replicate. Engineering emotion into every detail car manufacturers understand this perfectly, which is why brands like Porsche, Ferrari, and Aston Martin spend enormous amounts of money engineering the exact sound of their engines. The roar you hear is not an accident. It is carefully tuned to trigger excitement and desire. Every curve of the body, every leather stitch on the seats, and even the smell inside the cabin is designed to create an emotional experience, rather than just a mechanical one. When people buy these cars, they are not simply buying horsepower, they are buying a feeling of control, dominance, and freedom that is very hard to find anywhere else in daily life. The psychology of self-image beyond status and performance, there is a third layer many people overlook, and that is self-image. Humans do not just want others to see them a certain way. They want to see themselves that way too. Driving a luxury car can reinforce someone's internal identity as a successful, disciplined, and hard-working individual. It becomes proof to themselves that all the years of struggle, sacrifice, and effort actually paid off. This internal validation is often more powerful than the external validation from other people. A person can drive their luxury car alone, late at night, with nobody else around to see it, and still feel a deep sense of pride and accomplishment. That feeling comes from the story they tell themselves about who they are and what they have achieved. In many ways, the car becomes a physical trophy for years of invisible work that nobody else witnessed. Social comparison and the fear of falling behind human beings are naturally wired to compare themselves to others, especially those within their social circle. This is often called the reference group effect. If your neighbors, co-workers, or friends start driving nicer cars, a subtle pressure builds inside you. Nobody wants to feel like they are falling behind in the race of life, even if that race is largely an illusion. Luxury car buying often accelerates within social groups, because once one person makes the jump, others feel compelled to follow just to maintain their relative position. How luxury sales boom in competitive circles. This explains why luxury car sales tend to boom in wealthy neighborhoods and competitive industries like finance, real estate, and entertainment. In these environments, a car is not just transportation, it is a visible scoreboard of success. People are not only trying to buy a good car, they are trying to avoid feeling inferior in comparison to their peers. This constant social comparison is one of the most underestimated forces driving luxury car culture around the world. The role of childhood dreams and nostalgia mini luxury car purchases are also connected to something surprisingly emotional, and that is childhood memory. A huge number of adults who buy their dream car say they had a poster of that exact model on their bedroom wall as a child, or they remember seeing it in a movie and promising themselves that one day they would own one. That promise sticks with a person for decades, quietly shaping career choices, financial discipline, and long-term goals. When they finally buy the car, it is not just a purchase. It is the closing of a loop that started when they were only 10 or 12 years old. This nostalgic pull is powerful because it connects present success back to the innocent dreams of a child. Marketing teams at luxury brands know this, which is why ads focus on legacy, heritage, and timeless design rather than just specifications. They understand people are not only buying a car, they are buying the fulfillment of a promise made to their younger self. The emotional reward of exclusivity plays an enormous role in luxury car psychology. When a car is rare, limited in production, or difficult to obtain, human desire for it increases dramatically. This is rooted in a basic principle of scarcity. The less available something is, the more valuable our brain perceives it to be. Luxury brands understand this deeply, which is why they intentionally limit production numbers and create long waiting lists for certain models. The wait itself becomes part of the appeal, because anything that requires patience and effort feels more rewarding once finally achieved. Owning something that very few other people can access creates a powerful emotional reward. It separates the owner from the crowd and creates a private sense of achievement that mass-produced items simply cannot offer. This is the same psychological principle behind limited edition sneakers, private clubs, and first-class travel. Luxury cars simply apply this same idea to one of the most visible purchases a person can make in daily life. Why the feeling matters more than logic at the end of the day? Buying a luxury car is rarely about logic, and it is almost always about feeling. People do not calculate cost per mile or resale value when they fall in love with a car showroom floor. They imagine how they will feel driving it to work, arriving at an event, or simply sitting in traffic while feeling like they are winning at life. This emotional experience is what luxury car brands sell far more than the metal, plastic, and leather that make up the vehicle itself. Understanding this helps explain why luxury car culture continues to grow every single year despite rising prices and economic uncertainty. As long as human beings care about status, performance, identity, and belonging, luxury cars will remain one of the most powerful symbols of personal achievement in modern society. Even as electric vehicles reshape the auto industry, This underlying psychology has not changed. Electric luxury brands now compete for the same emotional territory once dominated by gasoline-powered supercars. Silent acceleration, futuristic interiors, and exclusive early access programs are simply a new expression of the same old human desires. The badge may change, and the technology will keep evolving. But the core reasons people chase these vehicles will likely stay the same for generations. Because they are rooted in something far older than the automobile itself, they are rooted in human nature. If this video helped you understand the psychology behind luxury cars, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a new video like this one. Drop a comment below telling me which luxury car you would buy first if money was no object. I would love to hear your answer. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.